Hello everyone, it's Mr Feltham again and welcome to virtual PE session number 2. Thank you for joining me again. If you haven't done the first session, all we're doing is 30 minutes of fitness exercises that you can do at home during the current lockdown situation. So all I really need from you is just to move everything, if you're doing this in your living room, move any chairs, tables out of the way, just so you've got a nice clear space in the middle to do exercises safely. Coming forwards and going backwards, because we'll be doing a bit more of that today, is to stay safe. Where it's going to work, we're going to do a warm-up to begin with for 5 minutes. We'll then move on to our first set of exercises, we'll have a break, then we'll do a second set, another break for 2 minutes, and then finally we'll do our third set. Okay. For the third set, I will need you to get some equipment for that, but I will remind you closer to the time. So for now, just a good space to exercising is fine. Right, so obviously children, you can join in, that's absolutely fine. Children currently are off at school. Parents, if you'd like to join in as well, that's absolutely fine, so it's open to all, okay? Right, we're going to go into our warm-up to start with. Just follow along with me, I'll be doing the exercises and I'll be timing them as well, okay? So let's get ready then. 5 minutes, 3, 2, 1, and go. So start with a jog. Just punt those arms, lift those legs up. Should be sort of relaxed with this one, so shouldn't be going too fast. It's just to get nice and warmed up, so you shouldn't be going too quickly, shouldn't be too out of breath doing this. Okay. And I'm going to be tapping the inside of our feet, so quickly, I'm going to start tapping like this. Okay, so you lift one foot up and you tap with the opposite arm, so right arm to left foot, left arm to right foot, okay? So let's do this. Just tap it really gently. Super, keep it going. And back to a jog. Remember always to keep breathing when we do these exercises, just to keep the oxygen going around our body. It's going to really help. Now what we're going to do is go into some hops. So what we're going to do, one leg, I'm going to hop 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change over to the other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and carry on. Let's go. And back to a jog again. That's it. Let's start lifting those legs up a little bit higher now. Spin those arms. Just get ourselves a bit more warm, a bit more of a speed going now. Okay. And back to our hopping. This time what we're going to do, we're going to start on our right leg and we're going to hop, but we're going to spin around in a circle. Okay, so follow me. So I'm going to spin to my left. Let's go. Keep your heads up, make sure we're just keeping them nice and straight. And then I'm going to go the other way. Okay, back to a jog again. Don't want to do that too many times, just because we don't want to get too dizzy. Okay. Then we go onto our left leg, do the same thing again. Let's go. And the other way. Back to a jog. Good work so far, guys. Well done. Okay. Excellent. Now what we're going to do is we are now going to go into some frog jumps. So when we do this, we're going to go down to the floor, legs apart, touch the floor, and jump up, okay? So touch the floor with your hands, jump up. Keep those hands down like a frog, okay? Let's go. And back to a jog. Okay, and now for arms, we're just going to go across our body. Okay, so right hand on top, right arm on top. Then we're going to come back, left arm on top this time. And we're just going to keep switching round. Let's go. Okay, and finally for the last bit, okay, we're just going to go into some sprints. Okay, so really quick, 10-second sprinting, okay? Let's go. 3, okay, count from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go quick as we can. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back to a jog. Okay. Well then guys, and give yourselves a break. So now just have a rest for 1 minute, pause the video and move on 1 minute, and then we'll start our first set. I'll see you then. "15 seconds left, and I'm going to start, guys, okay? 10 seconds now. Make sure you've had yourselves a drink. If you haven't got one already, quickly go and get one. If you want to pause the video, you can. If you want to get one, but then as soon as you do that, let's start what we're going to start, okay? So first set of exercises, first one we're going to do today is going to be the press up, but what we're going to do, okay, is we're going to walk ourselves into it. So start on our hands and knees. We're going to walk those hands out till our body's flat, press up, and walk back, and then I'm going to walk forwards, press up, walk back, okay? So starting like this. Right guys, let's get ready. First we're going to do some 30 seconds. Along with me, we're going to get a nice speed going and see how many we can do, okay? So let's get ready. I want to see in this position. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So walk those hands out, push up, walking back, and again. Perfect, really pick that speed up once you get used to the movement. That's what's going to get our heart beating a bit quicker. 10 seconds now. Get as many as you can. 3, 2, 1, makes your last one. Boom. Perfect. Now, next exercise is going to be a V sit-up. So we're going to lie on our backs. The hands up above our heads and the legs below, and we're going to keep our arms straight and legs straight. We're going to lift them up so they touch each other like this, and then bring them down. Okay, really squeeze the abdominal muscles. The abdominal muscles are in our tummy, so we're going to really squeeze our stomach to bring those legs up. It's a really important muscle. Okay, right, 3, 2, get ready, 1, and go. Get a nice controlled speed with this one. The slower we can do it, the more it's going to work. And 3, 2, 1, hold it there. Great, right now we're going to go into a squat jump this time. So if you're here with the last session, we did some squats. Today we're going to add in a jump. So when we do our squat, we squat down and we jump. Squat down, jump, squat down, jump, okay? We can get really good speed going with this one, so as soon as you start doing it, let's really make it a lot quicker, okay? Okay, 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. 30 seconds. And breathe for this one, really important. Good work, 5 seconds. Take it out for the last 5 seconds, a bit quicker. Keep going. And stop. Okay, next exercise is going to be a Superman. So, hopefully you've all heard of Superman. When you do a Superman's exercise, you go on your hands and knees, you lift one arm up and the opposite, like your Superman flying, okay? And hold it for 2, then down, then it's the opposite arm and leg. So if I'm holding up my left arm, my right leg should be up in the air, okay? 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Nice and controlled again. Nice straight back, I'm doing this. Five, 4, 3, 2, make your last one, and well done. Okay, the final exercise for this set is going to be our spotty dogs. So when you do this, we are going to lift up our right arm, our left leg, and we are going to do a little skip. So what we're going to do really is just skip with our arms, with our feet, and we're going to swing the opposite arm, opposite leg out, okay? So my left arm comes up, my right arm comes up, my left leg comes up, then you change over, okay? Like this, really slow, and then just speed it up. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Well done guys, 5 seconds. Let's speed it up again. Quick as we can now, get as many as we can. 1, stop. Okay, that's it for our first set now guys. So all you're gonna get now is you're gonna get 2 minutes to rest. So pause the video and fast forward 2 minutes and I'll see you for the next set of exercises. Make sure you get yourselves a drink as well. 1 minute gone guys, got 1 minute left before we start. .30 seconds now and then we're going to get straight into it, okay guys? So I want to see, make sure you're ready. You should have had a drink by now. You should be getting ready back in the working area, ready to do your next set of exercises. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, next exercise, okay, is going to be touching the floor. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a jump and touch the floor. So bring those feet together to begin with. I'll come back a bit. I'm going to bring them out, touch the floor, in, out, touch the floor, in, out, touch the floor, okay? So start them together and apart and do opposite arms each time, okay? So let's get ready. 30 seconds now. 3, 2, 1. Arm legs together and let's go. Great work, 5 seconds now, speed it up, and finish there, well done. Right, next exercise is going to be our side lunges. So we're going to start again with our feet together. I'm going to take one step out to the side, and do a squat, okay? To the side, another squat, to the side, the squat, okay? So we're doing side squats this time, okay? Make sure you're ready. Okay. Okay, 5 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Keep a nice straight back when we're doing this one. Make sure all those feet always come back to the middle. Perfect. Been really well so far in this session. If you've been joining in, that's great. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and finish up there. Great work. Now, next one is going to be a lying hip thrust. So we lie down on our backs, back flat on the floor, and we're going to just lift our hips up like that, okay, and then lift them back down. Arms should be all flat on the floor, and so should our back. So our back shouldn't be coming up like this. Keep nice and flat. Only our hips, okay? So we're going to squeeze our bottom and our core, and I'm going to lift that part of our body up, okay? 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Okay, 5 seconds now, come on. 3 seconds, keep going. And stop there. Well done, right. Next one's going to be bear crawls. So we're going to get onto our hands and our feet and our hands, and we're going to walk forwards all the way, as far as we can, and then we're going to walk backwards. Okay, make sure we're checking over our shoulders. If we're not comfortable going backwards, you can always get to this point, turn round, and come back, and then you just have to keep turning round. But if you can go backwards and forwards, that's great. 5 seconds now, get in that position, that bear crawl ready position. 2, 1, let's go. Keep going, really good effort so far. Five seconds, keep going. Doing well, and finish. Whew. Great. Okay, so now what we're going to do some imaginary skipping. So we're going to skip by hopping on one foot. So imagine we're doing our skipping rope with this, with our hands. We're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm going to switch between each foot. So hopping 2 times, 2, and switch over to the next. Right, 10 seconds now. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's get going. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep it going, guys. Good work. Once you get in that rhythm, it's easy. Okay. 1, and then stop. Well done, guys. Really good work there. That's our second set done already. Okay, so that's finished. Give yourselves another 2 minutes, and we'll be back for the third set, okay? So get yourselves a drink and have a real break, okay? Because then we need to come back and we'll finish up. So I'll see you in 2 minutes. Right, guys, that's got 40 seconds left now, and then we're going to go into our next set. So 40 seconds, make sure you're getting yourself a drink and having a rest, okay? Okay, now guys, we're going to start a little bit earlier on this one because there's a bit of setting up to do. So hopefully you've got your drinks bottles now and everything. If you haven't, just make sure what you need is 2 drinks bottles and 2 tin cans. So if you want to get those quickly, pause the video if you need to. And once you've got those, come back and then we'll be able to start, okay? So for our first exercise, what we need to do is, once you've got everything, 2 bottles to make a little goal post, and then you need 1 tin can up here and 1 tin can up here. Okay, so what you should have is a little square. I may need to move it back a little bit, just so you can kind of see it a little bit more. Okay, that should be a bit more visible. Let me just have a look. Can you see it from there? Just want to have a quick check. So you can see 1. Okay, that's a bit easier to see now. So, as you can see, you've got 2.2 tin cans facing each other, and then you've got a little post next to you, okay? So what you'll do with this one, this is called base to base. So what will happen is you'll go to the side, and you go 2 steps to the next side, you're going to run forwards, and you're going to run backwards, okay? So it's a bit more agility when you really need to be on your toes, ready to do this. Okay, so let's get ready then. In a ready position, show me you're ready. 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds, and let's go. So you touch 1, 2 steps to the side, touch that, run forwards, backwards, okay, back to the middle, and repeat it again. Great work, 10 seconds left, really speed it up if you can. Okay, and finish up there, great work. Okay, give ourselves a bit longer on that one. What we're going to do next is, going to put those tin cans out of the way. I'm going to keep the water bottles, and what we're going to do, okay, is we are going to do some lunges, but as we do our lunges, we are going to bring the bottles to the middle. Okay, so we're going to do a lunge, bring them together and out and back in, and then we're going to switch legs. So we're doing a lunge at the same time as we bring the bottles. Keep straight arms for me and bring them into the middle. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. You don't want it to go too hard. Okay, I'm doing it a bit now. Just make sure it's nice and controlled. Okay, 5 seconds. 1, and let's make that your last one. Now what we're going to do is going to start the opposite way. Okay, really start to go and really going to open up that chest and bring those arms behind. Okay, so the opposite. And then we're going to do, this time we're going to do some squats. So we're going to squat down and we're going to open up that chest and up, open up our chest. So as we come down, we are opening up, okay? We open up our arms. Okay, right, 5 seconds. Move back a bit and let's start. 30 seconds now. Keep those feet facing forwards when we do our squats, really important. Keep our heels on the floor. Heels shouldn't be coming up. Keep that chest nice and proud, nice and high. Okay, and finish up there, well done. Okay, give yourselves 30 seconds rest. Okay, great work. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get our 2 bottles again, or 2 tin cans. I'll show you what it looks like with tin cans. So what you do is you'll turn your arms around, so you've got your fists facing, your knuckles facing the camera, and then what you're going to do is you're going to push those arms forwards and back. Okay? And to make that, give us a bit more movement, what we're going to do is we're going to do a lunge, bring them together, okay? Perfect, and then we're pushing forwards with those arms so they meet together, okay? Right, and let's go. Perfect, keep it nice and tall, remember, really important. 2, and finish up there, well done. Great work. Really good work so far, guys, really impressed that you've been joining in, trying really hard, I'm sure you have. Okay. Okay, so now the last exercise we're going to do, so our last one now, guys, and I'm going to finish, so really put lots of effort into this one. We're going to do a V plank. So, get into a plank position. But what we're going to do now is, whilst we're keeping our back straight and our hands on the floor, we're going to open up our legs, make a V shape, and bring them back in, okay? And I'm going to keep doing that, okay? 3, 2, 1, make sure you're ready, and let's go. Keep going, keep on your toes, so you can really get a nice bounce when you do it. Really good work now, guys, 10 seconds. Let's try and increase that speed. 4, 3, 2, 1, and make that your last one. Well done. Okay, give yourselves a big pat on the back. Another really good session there. Great work. If this is your first time, thank you for joining us. We're going to do a warm cool down now before we leave, just so we don't get too stiff after our warm up, after our session. If you want to get yourself a drink, quickly do that now, just while we get our breath back. And we're going to go into our stretch now. So what we're going to do, stand nice and tall, we are going to hold up our foot behind us and bring it up to our bottom. We don't want to hold onto our toes when we do this, because obviously I said you're a joint. If we pull it too hard, we could end up injuring ourselves. So make sure you're holding onto the laces of your foot. If you haven't got shoes on, it's just the upper part, okay? And then lift yourselves nice and tall, lean forwards with your hips. That's going to make it stretch a bit more. And just hold it, just follow along with me for this one. Two, one, and then we're going to change over to the other. So I go on this side. If you struggle to balance with this one, I've got a bit of a ceiling here so I can hold on to. Feel free to hold on to something, okay? You've got a wall, you've got a chair, someone else. Just make sure you put your hand on their shoulder though, otherwise they might fall over as well. Just keep yourself supported. You should be stretching this front part of your leg here. Right, now we've done that, we're going to do a bit of a back stretch now. So we're going to bring our hands together, okay? And then we're going to dip our head in between the gap. I'm going to lean forward slightly, and that's going to stretch our back. Okay, perfect. Then what we're going to do as our next stretch, we're just going to bring our arms back right behind us, keep them nice and straight. I'm just going to push our chest forwards. It's going to do our chest, okay? So follow along with me, pull those arms back as far as you can, okay? Point those fingers towards each other, that's going to increase the stretch, and then stand nice and tall. We should be trying to slow our breathing down now. So if we're breathing quite fast still, just relax, okay? Just really slow ourselves down. Perfect. Now we're going to do some sleepy dolls. Okay, what we're going to do is just put our legs apart. We're going to really loosen our arms, so it should be really wobbly like this, like jelly. And we're going to fall to the ground and let our arms dangle for a bit, okay? And then come slowly up and repeat again. This one should do the back of our legs, okay, so those hamstring muscles. We did the quads earlier, which were at the front. When we did the standing one, hamstrings are at the back. Bring it nice and high, and then just fall down and come back up very slowly. We'll do one more. Okay, then this next one, we're just going to keep those legs apart. I'm going to touch the floor with our hands, so I'm going to come down like we would with our sleepy dolls, touch the floor, and we're just going to pulse up and down. So we're going to go 1, 2, lift our hands up, 1, 2, lift the hands up, and keep doing it. Just follow me. And 2 more, and 1 more. Go back up very slowly. Bring our legs together. Perfect. Thank you again, guys, for joining this session. There'll be more to come. So this session is 2 out of 5. There'll be another one coming this week. I'm going to be filming that tomorrow. But as soon as it's there, just keep your eyes posted, and it'll be out for all of you to follow along. But thank you for joining in once again, guys. Have a good rest of your day.